So there's you've probably seen it in some of the other videos where the alien is, if you've seen my channel that before, that is. So anyhow, the alien would hit one of his waypoints, but then he just keep walking into it. What I just realized was that there was nothing telling it to excuse me, to run this script again. So there's just off the top of my head, like a second ago, I just realized there's two ways I could do this. So what happens is when he um, collides with a waypoint, what he's supposed to do is, one way you could do this is just have him say collision with property waypoints, um, go to state whatever. So I have it set to go to state 3, where it delays and goes, like right now I have it set to 1, and then it's gonna go to state 1, and then in state 1 it's gonna run this script again. So the part of the problem is when it collides, what's happening is it's going into I think what's going on is he's going into a state. Well, there's a few things that could be going on. One is it's not detecting the collision, which is totally plausible. Ignore this. Um, or he's going into a state, but then he's colliding with it, so he's going back into the state. So what I'm gonna do is I'm planning to have it move back. I'm gonna have it in this state here in state 3. I'm gonna have this always, and I'm gonna put it on this motion, and I've got to get his local axis. Okay, yeah, this is already local, so negative y, by, so about negative 10 is good for the speed. So the other thing I could do is um, to avoid having to go change states is, and I'll explain the purpose of it going into the third state after you understand the concept, I guess. Um, so it goes into, oh crap. Okay, I lost my train of thought. It got completely derailed. I'm trying to think about too much at once, and I'm getting messed up. That's a problem that I have. So yeah, anyhow, he's I just added this collision, by the way. So like this wasn't here at all. So anyhow, what's happening is he's being told to go to the to run this it's told to run the script, and then he runs the script and he goes to one of these waypoints, but then he's not it doesn't know what to do after that. So what I can do is um have it go into this third state and then move backwards, or I can do a collision and plug it in there. And well, actually that's a maybe. Let me see what happens. Okay, yeah, so that actually did work, but the problem is I don't want him to go I don't want him to start going right away to another waypoint. Okay, so here's part of the problem. I think this is a collision situation kind of thing. Like it's not detecting a collision, and there is a invisible waypoint right there. And I've actually got this complex plan of what I it want the AI to do. So like these waypoints, they're eventually gonna be the size of a room. Okay, that's the kind of turning I'm trying to get him to do, but he's doing these like jittery turns, and it's kind of annoying. So anyhow, um, um, what I'm gonna do first is check all of these. So let's see, what is the aliens collision? Okay, so that's here's part of the problem. They all need to be on the same collision uh, group. So yeah, those are good now. And that's good now. And the player, I don't want the player to collide with it, so the player's going to be on the third collision group. And I need to make sure that, okay, so I'm going to make sure all of these are set to the right thing, because what will happen is the player will fall through the floor. And this is what so that's what I love about this is I want the alien to collide with these, but I don't want the player to be walking around and then just hit a invisible wall and be like, what the hell? Because there's nothing that makes anyone angrier than hitting invisible walls in a video game. So, but falling through the floor is also not fun. And if I'm yelling, I'm sorry. Or if I was yelling, because I just realized how loud I was talking. In the ceiling, just because it doesn't need a collision, I'm going to turn the collision off on the ceilings. And there's also a problem that I'm having with these ceilings, like that. Is this a separate object? Yeah, that is. Okay, so I don't know what the deal is here. Okay, there we go. Fix that one. Um, that down. That works now. This wall's an occluder. Let's see what else. Okay, that one down there isn't working. Is this a? Yep. Okay, so this one also, I believe, was having issues. Nope, it's not now. Oh, and here's another, just a quick tip. If you see how like this planet or the sky's moving, if you ever have that problem, what you can do is just click on it, go to modifiers, and add a edge split and turn it up all the way to 180, and then press play, and it won't do it anymore. So just in case there's anybody out there who's having that problem, um, and I'm gonna worry about that later. I don't know how long I've been recording. Okay, so hopefully it'll work now. I've gone over the 15-minute. Let's just see if he'll go to a easier one. There we go. Okay, that's weird. Now it's back to not working again. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, it's a problem with detecting the um, collision. So yeah, it works now. So I'm gonna start up another video. I'll see you guys in a little bit.